All right. It is vlog 55, and uh, I'm in shock that I've actually made it this far. Um, it's been a really long, super long Monday. Uh, Justin wound up having to go to the dentist today, so I wound up working in a house kind of by myself. I finished an upstairs bathtub. As far as laying it, it still needs grouted, but that won't take but just a few minutes tomorrow morning to do. And then we'll be down to just one area of that house. And hopefully it won't take long. And then we'll eventually go to another house. And um, I actually almost forgot to do one of these. I almost forgot last night, and I got pretty close to almost forgetting again today. And uh, I think it's funny that once in a while you do something, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you start hearing from everybody. And then once in a while, you do something and you don't hear from anybody at all. Last night, and I know I say the word a lot when I'm tired, and I try not to because I think it's just a crappy thing to do while I'm in the middle of one of my blogs. The sad part is I seem to do it a lot, and I have been trying to work on that. But to get back to what I was saying, last night I was on a radio show, and uh, the host of the show is a guy I used to tag with, and he wanted my input on a couple of questions he had about a video that was posted on a wrestling forum, and he knew I currently uh, don't really work that much for anybody doing anything. At the most, I do little bits of commentary, and I show up to another Fed where I have a bunch of guys that I helped train uh, do stuff. As far as just they're always like, "Hey man, please watch this and tell me did I do good or was it crap or any of that kind of stuff." And he wanted my opinion, and I gave it to him, and I think he agreed with some of it, and I think he did not agree with some of it. But everybody's individuals. Everybody's going to have their own 2 cents about what they think about everything, which is one of the good things about living in the great state of Oklahoma. But at the same time, it's also what's bad about living in the great state of Oklahoma sometimes. So it's like, but I did enjoy it. Uh, I'm sure once they get through with their editing process, I don't know how long they go. I just know that it was supposed to be PG, and I kept it PG, but I'm sure they're going to have to bleep him just because I don't think he knew any other words to call some of that. And uh, there are them words again. I must be getting tired, so it's like 11 something, like 11:09, 11:10, something like that. So I think I'm going to get off here and try to get some rest so that I can work tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow will go a whole lot better than it did today. And uh, I also got to talk to the kids. They didn't really want to talk much, but me and my ex talked about spring break coming up and what to do with the kids and stuff like that. And that's the other thing that I knew I needed to do today that I was able to do, which is uh, I think it's really important that when you are somebody's parent and you are a divorced parent, I think you have an obligation to do the right thing by the child and make sure that you're both raising the child right, and that they know that daddy and mommy love them and that they're not trying to stick them in the middle of something. And uh, I know at the beginning of my divorce, I'm sure that was really, really rough. I think me and my ex do a decent job of not doing that anymore. And that's through a lot of trial and error, mainly because she's kind of set in her ways, and I know for sure that I am, and I'm also sure that's one of the bazillion reasons we got a divorce. So, I guess I'm going to get off of here. Let y'all get back to y'all's day to day. I'd like to thank anybody that's been watching this whole entire time, uh, and mainly because I just do this for video diary, so that later on in life my kids can come back to my channel and be like, I wonder what Dad was really like. I kind of remember him, and that's kind of why I do this. So, uh, on the accidental chance this is one of the ones that they watch, eh. So, uh, and it's all good because my kids know I'm crazy, and part of that is the fact that I was in pro wrestling for about 15 years. Me and my buddies smacked each other with chairs all the time. I'm surprised I can count to 10. um, but it was all in good fun, and that was about 7 years ago. Uh, so once in a while, it's like, I wonder why he's a little off, and that's probably why. So, but I'll get off of here, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow during 56. So I will talk to y'all then.